안녕 여러분.
This is how we do when my homies go.
You're listening to Gecko Radio, Jeju Morning Alternative. Good morning, Jeju. Hello, how are you today? Today is June 30th. Wow, the very last day of June. Oh yeah, there's only 30 days in June. That's kind of crazy. Tomorrow's July? Wow. Geez, that actually means that we are halfway through 2026. 6 months down, 6 to go. It feels like the year just started, but somehow we're already looking at July tomorrow. Hopefully the second half of the year brings a little less rain and maybe a few more sunny weekends here on Jeju. Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about the weather, but it's not looking too great today. So wherever you're joining us from, thanks for spending the last morning of June with us. Let's make it a good one. Here's what's coming down on today's show. Of course, we're going to do question of the day, then a bit of the weather, then morning news briefing as always, then also what's going down in the GEC, and then it is our Tuesday segment, Jeju Life Hacks. Oh, also, we still, okay, good morning, Ice Cream Golem. We still ding. We've been pushing this. Okay, we pushed this hard yesterday. We're going to be pushing it all week today. This week, we have only one ticket left. We only have a single free ticket left for Andromeda Orchestra's Live at Happy Soul Lounge, July 4th, Saturday at 8 p.m. We only have one ticket left, and you have to wait until the end of today's episode to figure out how to get that ticket, okay? A couple things, criteria though. It's only limited to one ticket per person. You must be physically able to attend, obviously. Please show up. And also, please show up if you can at, I would say around 7:30-ish to meet us just to confirm so you have time to pick up the ticket, do a little photo op, and then get right in the door. There are physical tickets, and again, we want to thank the awesome people of Andromeda Orchestra, especially Laz and Robin, for giving us these free tickets to give out. But there's only a single ticket left, singular ticket, okay? And you have to find out until the end of today's episode to figure out how to get it, okay? All right. With that said, let's dive right in. This is a new artist that we have today, and it is a good friend of ours, and they're more than happy to use, gave us their library to use, so let's enjoy it. This is Sai. Now, that's not that Sai, it's another Sai, spelled S-A-I, okay? And this is 당시의 방.
반짝이는 반딧불들 푸른 별을 찾아 떠나는 여행자들 어쩌면 우린 외롭고 지친 사람들 시처럼 자유로운 방이 필요해 가졌나요 당신만의 방 엄마처럼 깊고 따뜻한 그 방을 당신은 가졌나요 당신만의 방 어릴 적 숨어들던 다락방 같은 방 어릴 적 숨어들던 다락방 같은 방 어릴 적 숨어들던 다락방 같은 방
Meep meep more. You are listening to Gecko Radio in the morning.
That's right. Good morning, GEC, and welcome back to Gecko Radio Jeju Morning Alternative. I think we got somebody new here in the chat. Thomas Lodger, 7675. Yo, it's on Independence Day. That's cool. Yes, that's right. What he's referring to is, where is it? The ticket giveaway. Yes, that is available. Andromeda Orchestra live at Happy Soul Lounge, July 4th. Actually, there's so much stuff going on July 4th. This is just one of them. But we have one free ticket available, but you do have to obviously be there in person to physically pick it up. It's limited to one ticket per person, and you got to show up a little bit early to pick up the ticket, and you will find out how to get that ticket at the end of today's episode. How y'all doing today? Good morning, everybody. Yeah, so let's see. Who are you? What's going on in the script right now? It's all over. Okay, got it. I think it's time to just dive right into the question of the day. So let's go ahead and do that. Where are we at here? Where are we going?
It's the Gecko question of the day. It's the Gecko question of the day. It's the Gecko question of the day.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to put it in live. There you go, PD. Boop, blow it up right now. Question of the day. Here we go. Okay. All right, let's see here. Question of the day is, July is bringing one of Korea's classic summer traditions. What do we call the first of the 3 hottest days of summer in the traditional Korean calendar? Okay. Once again, what do we call the first of the 3 hottest days of summer in the traditional Korean calendar? Is it A, Dano, B, Chogbok, C, Daeborum, or D, Ipchu? Okay, once again, what do we call the first of the 3 hottest days of summer in the traditional Korean calendar? Is it A, Dano, B, Chobok, C, Daeborum, or D, Ipchu? Okay, I'll put that in the chat below. But yes, we're all over the place because we kind of had a late morning, so I'm a little flustered right now. I'm jumping all over the script. Good morning, everybody. Yes, we call it them. Hey, Sherry, how's the weather? How's the weather like in Ohio? I'm really curious. I know, like Europe is literally melting. Like the roads are melting. I think Germany was somewhere like 41 degrees Celsius, which is 10 something in Fahrenheit. Like some of the tracks were there was just ooze and goo just melting. So it's pretty insane. I also have some students of mine from the GEC who are in Europe right now, and apparently it is hot. It is hot. Good morning, everybody. Just in case if you don't know who I am, hello, my name is Mark. How you guys doing today? You can find me at Makia right there. But the thing is, I pretty much just repeat everything that is on Gecko Radio Jeju. That's the account that I want you guys to follow, at Gecko Radio Jeju. That's where we put little highlights of the day. And also, if there's any new important information, we'll also post it up there. It's kind of like a little media hub. It's its own little entity thing, but do follow that. Our stories are kind of highlights of the day, but also let's say if a new music video drops or something like that, we put that on as well. But also we need to really thank writer Jeju Jade. Okay, their Instagram is right here, and she is a Henya. She's a writer. She's an MC. She's amazing. So do check her out. They're out of the 3 profiles. You definitely want to check out Gecko Radio Jeju, and then at Jeju Jade. Those are super exciting. Mine is not so much. I'm just not doing too much up there. I also have a dog account, pet animal account as well, so you can follow that too. Okay, so again, I'm gonna put the question of the day one more time. All right, there it is. Okay, question of the day. What do we call the first of the 3 hottest days of summer in the traditional Korean calendar? Is it Dano, Chobok, Daeborum, or Ipchu? Okay, I'm going to put that in the chat. And good luck. Good luck with, Halsey's in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Halsey, how's Brazil? How is the weather in Brazil? We're talking about weather. Speaking of weather, we're going to talk about the weather after this next song break, and I want to hear how the weather is around the world. Yeah, literally around the world. Some of our listeners are from across the pond, so to speak. And let's move on to this is a fun one. This is one of our resident hip hop artists. This is Sandoe with Inevitable Consequence.
반복돼 난 또다시 이 드럼로 반해 그간에 쌓였던 굴곡들을 쏟아내 수단에 지나지 않을지라도 항해는 끝나지 않았고 그 다음 차례 파도가 몰아쳐도 앞을 향해 나갈 수밖에 없어 중간에 뜯겨져 나간 흉터마저 나만의 무늬가 돼 이렇게 드러나네 이렇게 돌아가네 잊었다 생각했지만 그 불안함은 잠깐의 감정이었을 뿐 그간 쌓은 굴곡이 발자취가 돼 줄곧 나를 함께 이끌어왔기에 또 날 몰아붙여 맞이하게 될 그 다음은 새롭지만 별반 다르지 않기에 돌고 돌아 다시금 맞이하네 발걸음을 돌려 예정된 결말 그들이 말했던 것과 별반 다르지 않아 이곳에서 나 다른 환경 같은 라이프스타일 꺾지 않던 고집도 전과 그대로 지쳐버린 육신의 외로움 그게 나를 부추겼대도 탓할 수 없지 결국 감당할 선택일 뿐 쓸데없는 숫자는 집어쳐 울리지마 갤럭시를 내 얘긴 전과 다름없지 뻔하지 출전 작업실 멍하니 반복되는 드럼 위에서 그저 써내려가지 이렇게 또 이렇게 그 먼 길을 돌고 돌아 다시 제자리로 결국 돌아가지 이렇게 또 이렇게 그 먼 길을 돌고 돌아 다시 제자리로 돌아왔지
What's the weather like in Jeju? We're gonna tell you what to do if it's sunny or rainy or calling typhoons. What's the weather like in Jeju?
That's right. What's the weather like in Jeju for June 30th? It's the last day of June, which is crazy. Good morning. We got the real MK in the house. We got Andromeda in the house. This chat is like going crazy right now. We got a lot of people in. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Before we get into the weather around Jeju, I think Sherry says I saw that Italy traffic lights are melting, but they have to stop getting their lights from maybe a cheaper brand. Well, if they never melt in Texas. That's true. Well, we got to say this. Texas is prepared for that kind of weather. Italy, not so much. You can say the opposite for whenever a bunch of snow was dumped in the South. And then Italians or Europeans will laugh at you guys because you guys aren't ready for the snow either. You know what I mean? So it's just what you're ready for, right? But they were not prepared for this winter. I mean, how could they be? I mean, for this summer because man, 40 some degrees Celsius is pretty crazy. I was reading an article where that's actually super dangerous. Anything above 40, that's where a lot of plants, I guess, they start overheating and they don't produce oxygen at an efficient level or sometimes completely shut down. So that's not good. That's not good at all because plants give us oxygen and oxygen gives us not death. We need oxygen to live. All right. Anyways, getting a little dark there, Mark, but that's the reality. Let's get into the Jeju weather. Okay. The headline is, well, a cool, cloudy start, okay, with rain becoming more likely later today. I'm looking outside right now. It does look a little like it's going to rain. It looks like the sky's going to open up any second right now. Now, if we are here in Daejeong and the GEC area, that's where we are based. Expect mostly overcast skies this morning with temperatures around 20 to 24 degrees. It should stay fairly dry through much of the day, but scattered showers are expected to develop later this afternoon and continue into the evening, so it's a good idea to keep an umbrella with you. Up in Jeju City, skies will remain mostly cloudy. This is up in the north with light easterly winds. Daytime highs will reach around 24 degrees before showers move in later today. Roads could become slippery during the evening commute. So yes, the roads, do be careful out there. Down in Sogyepo, we're talking about the south now. It'll be another mild day with temperatures in the low 20s. Expect increasing cloud cover through the afternoon, followed by periods of rain tonight. Yes, we had a bunch of trash to take out, so we frantically took out all the trash yesterday because we knew the skies were going to open up any second. If you guys have any trash, take care of it now before it rains, please. Okay, and if we're going to the east side in Seongsan, it'll be a breezy at times with cloudy skies and a chance of showers later in the day. So if you're heading to the coast, seas may become choppier this evening as the weather system moves through. This is a proper weather system coming in, so yes, do be careful. Gecko Radio Takeaway. Enjoy the relatively dry weather while it lasts this morning because tonight marks the beginning of a much wetter stretch. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think writer JY said that the KMA actually, which is a Korea meteorological agency, they pushed back the Jangma date. We said a few episodes ago it was going to be around 20th or 21st, but now they kind of pushed it to now. I don't know. I guess they decide when the season starts. But there we go. Jangma's got to happen. If it hasn't already happened, it's about to. Okay. So again, if you have stuff to do, if you have yard work to do, if you have to take out trash, do that now. Also prepare for the wind. So do be careful. Okay. Heavy rain is forecast for Wednesday before conditions gradually improve toward the end of the week with the drier weather returning by Friday. Yay! Drier weather. We're returning just in time for July 4th, Saturday, which a lot of insane stuff is going down. Speaking of which, what is going down? Time to bring it back up again. We're going to keep bringing it. Where is it? Ticket giveaway. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Andromeda Orchestra live at Happy Soul Lounge July 4th, Saturday. Show at 8 p.m. We have one free ticket left to give away. We have the awesome, amazing people behind Andromeda Orchestra gave us a free ticket. We had 3. 2 are gone. There's a single one left, okay? Limitations, 1 ticket per person. You must be able to physically attend and show up early to pick up that ticket. Find out at the end of today's episode how to get that free ticket. You need Instagram. We'll say that much. We're going to give you little hints as we go along, but first you need Instagram. That would be very helpful. Okay? All right. Let's go back to the answer of the question of the day. Where are we at here? Where'd it go? Where is it, Mark? Where is it, PD? I'm running all over the place here. Question of the day. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Okay. So what do we call the first of the 3 hottest days of summer in the traditional Korean calendar? Is it A, Dano, B, Chobok, C, Daeborum, or D, Ipchu? Okay, the answer of the day is, and I didn't realize there's another picture to put in the script. Can't put it in now. All right, it is B, Chobok. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Good job, everybody who answered B. Let's check who got it. Who answered B? Let's check that. Hey, Andromeda B, good job. Anybody else? Anyone else? I think Halsey guessed D. I'll give you 10,000 cool points. But yes, if you guess B, you guys, you're a super cool person. And if you participated, you are also a very cool person. You don't get the free ticket, but you are cool in our book. And the answer is B, Chobok. Okay. Now, if you picked Chobok, you got it right. Congratulations. So what is it? Okay. Chobok marks the beginning of Sambok. All right. The 3 hottest periods of summer in the traditional Korean calendar. It's followed by Jungbok and Malbok. Now, a quick calendar note. These dates are based on Korea's traditional seasonal calendar, which follows old solar terms and lunar calendar traditions. That's why Chobok doesn't fall on the same exact date every year. Now, this year, Chobok falls on July 15th, and it's traditionally the day when many Koreans, yes, they eat samgyetang. Now, if the picture's ready, okay, let's go. Come on. So here's the thing. Here's my gripe is I'm using Google Docs for my script, but for some reason, when I went to quickly use an image, you got to like do an extra step to like get it on your computer. Super annoying. Google, man, whatever. Anyways, here we go. There's my little Google rant. Plenty of rants to be had. Okay, here we go. So here's the image here. This is Chobok, and here's our lovely samgyetang. If you live in Korea for some time, I'm sure you had this. If you haven't, you got to try it out. You got to try it out. It's a whole chicken stuffed with glutinous rice, garlic, jujubes, and ginseng. And yeah, this whole thing. And this is the idea. Is to fight fire with fire, fight heat with heat. By eating a hot, nourishing meal, people believe they can restore energy and stay strong through the hottest weeks of the summer. So, when it's the hottest out, that's when they eat steaming hot food. And Koreans love that super hot food, like super hot. I guess the science behind it is it makes you sweat, and sweat cools you down, I guess, okay? Of course, samgyetang isn't the only option. Some people celebrate with eel, duck, grilled beef, or other protein-rich dishes. Anything that helps recharge the body during the summer heat. So if you see restaurants advertising Chobok special, now you'll know exactly what they're celebrating. It's July 15th this year. So there you go, Chobok. Are you guys fans? Are you guys fans of samgyetang? I'm not crazy about it. I'm not crazy. I guess it's because I get hot easily, and I don't know. I don't want to say I don't believe in the fire beats fire or you fight fire with fire thing, but yeah, I'll eat it if it's put in front of me. I mean, I'm not too picky. All right, let's move on. Okay, we're gonna do another song break. All right, and then we are gonna get into the Jeju morning news briefing. Okay, this one is fun. This one is, I think it's appropriate for Chobok because this really brings up the heat. Okay, this is called "Shout at the Devil" by Sanname펑크. Just in. Jeju Morning News Briefing. That's right. Now it's time for Jeju Morning News Briefing. So here's a useful update for anyone planning a summer camping trip here in Yeah, I want to go camping. Not now. It's gonna rain too much. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been camping. I love camping, man. Don't like the mosquitoes, but I do love camping. Okay, according to Yonhap News, Jeju is now offering free. Time to bring up this picture here. Boop, bring this up right now. Okay, interesting. This is according to Yonhap News. Jeju is now offering free reusable camping dishware set at 6 public campsites across the island as part of an effort to cut down on single-use waste. Okay, interesting. Okay, so this is like Tupperware that are free and reusable. Okay, so the service is available at Gyore Natural Recreation Forest Campground. I think we've been there. I think I camped there once with a really tall pine tree, super beautiful. Then there's Bolgun Orum Natural Recreation Forest Campground. There's Moguri Campground and Sogyopo Natural Recreation Forest, Doneko Campground, and the Gwanumsa District Campground. Now, let's learn about how this actually works, okay? Each of these Tupperware sets is designed for 4 people and includes large plates, small plates, side plates, cups, spoons, chopsticks, scissors, and tongs. I mean, that's what you need, right? Especially for Korean barbecue. Basically, the camping essentials you need for a meal, yes. Over a campfire, in fact. To borrow a set, campers simply scan the QR code on the rental box and receive the door lock password. Let's blow this image up, PD. You got it, buddy. Okay, let's see here. You can see here, that's how it works. Okay, so it's kind of in this locker. I see. So campers, they scan the QR code on the rental box and receive the door lock password. When returning the set, they press the return button through KakaoTalk to receive the return box password. Okay, Jeju Province says the return items are regularly collected by professional cleaning company, sanitized, and placed back for the next users. Make sure you put it in the correct spot. Don't put it in the clean spot, please. Okay, so if you're camping at one of these 6 public sites this summer, you can pack a little lighter and help keep Jeju a little cleaner at the same time. I guess they're kind of doing a pilot run for these 6 sites. I sure hope people don't abuse this and just start, you know what I mean? Please do not ruin this for the rest of us, okay? Let's not say this is why we can't have nice things, okay? Please don't steal these and take these for yourself. Don't get greedy, people. Come on. Let's put them back where they need to belong. Don't put them in the clean section and let other people use them. Please, please, please. This is a nice thing going. Let's not lose it, okay? And it's really up to us. You know, they're providing this. Don't take it. Don't steal, okay? Jeez. All right. I feel like I'm talking to my kids right now, my students. All right. Next is also, yeah, man, this little, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? Tickles my whatever. Okay. This is an issue that may sound familiar to many EV drivers in Jeju. Broken public charging stations. I am an EV owner, and yes, I gotta tell you, it's pretty frustrating when you pull up to a spot and you think you're gonna charge and you see something like this. Zoom it up, PD. You got it, buddy. Ugh, look at that. Poor conditions. Not just poor conditions, some of them are not even functional. What are we talking about? Well, according to Hala Daily, several public electric vehicle chargers in Jeju City have been found out of order or badly maintained. I gotta tell you, the Jeju Edu City, where the Edu City Mart is, there are several charging stations there. None of them work. None of them work. Why do we have these then? And then people, and this is what drives me crazy, little rant here. And then if these aren't working, then people who don't need to use charging stations, they just park wherever they want willy-nilly. So then they fill up the parking spots for the charging stations because they just assume it's not working. Anyways, let's learn more about this before I get too upset. I might get more upset as I read this article. Okay. At a public parking lot near Samyang Beach, 2 chargers were reportedly badly rusted, and one was not working at all. The charger status online shown that one unit as status unknown, with more than 10,000 hours having passed since its last confirmed update. A similar issue was found at the Jeju Port Coastal Passenger Terminal in Gunimdong, where one of 2 chargers were out of service. I'm telling you, 3 chargers literally over there across the street are not working. Okay, the bigger problem is that no one seems to have a full picture of how many chargers are actually broken across the island. Jeju currently has 8,450 public EV chargers, but they are managed by different groups. Okay. Right. Okay, including Jeju Province, KEPCO, the Central Climate and Energy Ministry, and private operators. And that just drives me crazy because then people just starting putting in fingers at each other and nothing gets fixed. Okay, calm down, Mark. Jeju officials say they do not currently collect all charger failure data because each charger has different managing body. Instead, when complaints come in, they forward the issue to the correct operator for repair or replacement. Ugh. Okay. For drivers, yeah, the concern is simple. If Jeju wants to remain one of Korea's leading EV islands, the charging infrastructure needs to be reliable, safe, and properly maintained. And how? Okay, especially in coastal areas where rust and weather damage. Yeah, the humidity is a big problem, right? So I think that's one thing that a lot of folks don't take into account when they make new apartment complexes, when they build GEC schools, when they make charging stations. They don't take into account the humidity damage. They also don't take into account how muggy and rainy it gets, and also saltwater damage. But here's the thing. You have so many people renting cars, and many of them are EVs. You know what I mean? So if these you see how this is a problem, right? If you want people to come to the island, they're probably going to rent a car. Many times they're going to rent an EV, but if they don't know where to charge, well, they're going to be like, well, that's annoying, and just stop coming to Jeju. Okay, rant over. Rant over. Okay, let's move on. But yes, as an EV driver, this would help out a lot. Okay, you guys, let's move on to the next news story here. And finally, with all of 12 Jeju's official beaches, they are now officially open. Authorities are reminding everyone that enjoying the ocean also means respecting it. According to Yonhap News, over the weekend, 4 tourists in their 20s had to be rescued after they went snorkeling without life jackets. They were swept away by strong currents and became stranded on rocks about 100 meters offshore. Thankfully, all 4 were rescued safely, with only one person suffering minor injuries, okay? The rescue comes as officials raise concerns over a growing trend on social media encouraging people to dive and swim at harbors before new regulation bans activity next year. Authorities say that these areas can be especially dangerous due to strong currents, shallow water, and hidden hazards. The numbers are a sobering reminder. Over the past 5 summers, 47 people have died in coastal accidents in Jeju, and only 3 of them were wearing life jackets. Another growing concern this summer, yes, and I want to share this image here, is this whole trend of port diving. Videos on Instagram and TikTok promoting one last summer of diving and snorkeling at Jeju's harbors have been attracting thousands of views, encouraging visitors to jump into places that were never designed for swimming. Okay. And yes, if you are living on Jeju, if your algorithm on your Instagram and Facebook is showing, a lot of people are like super into diving right now. They're super into doing the fancy swan dives off of ports and stuff. Well, these ports are not made to do that, okay? And that is hella dangerous if you don't know how deep the water is, right? The trend comes ahead of a new law that takes effect April next year. When swimming, okay, be aware of this. Diving and snorkeling at ports and harbors will be officially banned, with fines up to 500,000 won for violations, okay? Authorities worry that the countdown to the ban is actually encouraging more riskier behavior this summer. They remind everyone that harbors can hide. Yes, they can hide shallow water. And also, the harbor, there may actually be rocks immediately on the edge of on the edge of the harbor, okay? There are strong currents and heavy boat traffic, making them one of the most dangerous places to enter the sea. So if you're heading to the beach this week, check the weather and sea conditions and avoid swimming at unguarded spots. And yes, this whole diving trend, I guess, well, you're not going to be able to dive off of ports next year, so there is that. But yes, super dangerous. Okay, all right. Let's get back to this ticket giveaway. All right. Once again, Andromeda Orchestra live at Happy Soul Lounge We have one free ticket left, okay? And you have to listen to the end of this episode to figure out how you can get that free ticket. I will say you do need an Instagram account, which would be Instagram account, and it is limited to one ticket per person, and you got to physically show up. And it would be preferred if you show up earlier because the show's at 8. I would say show up around 7:30. That would be great, so we can give you the ticket. And wait till the end of today to find out how you can get that final ticket. By the way, that's a 20,000 won value. And if you didn't get your ticket yet, if you didn't pre-order, that's a 25,000 won value. So that's awesome, okay? Because we're awesome and you're awesome. All right, let's go. Let's do our next song here. Ooh, okay. This one is another band who recently joined Gecko Radio. They're awesome. Met them over the weekend, and they said okay when it comes to playing their music. This is Ironpig, and after that, we're gonna learn what's going down in the GC.
하늘에서 작은 별빛과 달 조각 희미한 별똥별은 사라지고 드문 땅서 작은 별빛만 바라보다 무심한 바람은 사라지네 어두운 밤 하늘에 떠오르는 신기루 고요한 마음이 내 가슴을 비추네 yeah. 6월 밤
It's a beautiful day in the GEC, the global edu city. What's going on? What's going down? That's NLCS or SJA or KIS or BHA. What's going on? What's happening? What's going down in the GEC? All right, and now let's see what's going down in the GEC, also known as the Global Education City. As you saw in our lovely break there, it's the four main schools: KIS, SJS, NLCS, and BHA, and soon to be FSAA. Now, for today's What's Going Down in GEC, we got a story for the young writers, reporters, and featured journalists in our community. We actually came across this when we went to Hot Doggy yesterday. Not for hot dogs, we already had dinner, but we wanted the soft serve ice cream at Hot Doggy. So we went there for that and ate it in the back of our truck. It was nice, but when we were at the counter, we looked down and we saw this. And we were like, my goodness, this is awesome. What is this? Okay. Now, if you look at the title here, this is called Young Journalist, and it's a youth reporter team that makes a newsletter and a newspaper. That's so like awesome. I would love to just go to a cafe or something, pick up this paper and just read. It's literally what's going down in the GEC. It's what they do. And this is according to Economist Korea. The Young Journalist youth reporter team officially published this first issue of its English language newspaper, Young Journalist, okay? The team is made up of middle and high school students from international schools in Seoul and Jeju. Since launching last June, they've been following current events, practicing news reporting, and taking part in a group coverage with The Economist Korea and NI Education. The new paper focuses especially on Jeju, with stories covering local news, international school updates, Korean issues, and global headlines, all through the eyes of teenagers. What a great opportunity for these young journalists to go and work with proper Economist Korea and NI Education. Also, sure helps the portfolio, doesn't it? Yeah? The first issue includes stories on the Jeju governor election, the groundbreaking Fulton Science Academy Atherton, that's the 5th school about to open up, how teens are using AI, gene editing, Jeju's Southern Bottlenose Dolphins, and Branksome Hall Asia's Spring Tidings event. So KIS grade 10 student Lee Ho-jun, who served as editor-in-chief, said the team chose to launch a newspaper because they like a physical paper newspaper, because they wanted to capture the deeper thinking and unique insight of teenagers in today's fast-moving AI era. And if I'm sitting down for a cup of coffee, I'm an old man, I would love to sit down and crack this open, okay? Let's see. An NLCS grade 11 student, Jung Han-se, who led the economy team, said the newspaper began with a hope that student-written journalism could help neighbors and the local community. The team plans to publish quarterly and hopes to grow the newspaper in a space for education, sharing, and youth voices. That's cool. So it's going to publish quarterly, so not daily or every day, just quarterly, but that's still pretty awesome. I mean, they're busy students, but it's really cool. I had a chance to flip through the newspaper. I think we literally have it. I wish I could show it to you, but yeah, it's really cool. Proceeds from the first issue will be donated to support underserved neighbors in the community. Thank you, writer JY. I got it right here, y'all. Oh, here's the students, by the way. Here's the students. Here they are. Very cool. There's their issue. Very awesome. And here's our issue. Hot Doggy, the owner was so kind. He's like, just take it. So yeah, there we go. Here's got all the articles here, all in English, about the dolphins, AI, stuff like that. Super relevant. Also, they got like, ooh, this part is good. This is the calendars for schools. That's super good. If you teach private lessons, you got a bunch of students from all these different schools. So it's good to keep up with their calendars. So that's awesome. That's great, isn't it? I love it. You love to see it. Okay. Now, let's move on to our next song. But first, let's bring it back up again. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Make it faster. Andromeda Orchestra live at Happy Soul Lounge, July 4th, Saturday, show at 8 p.m. We got one last ticket left. You have to wait until the end of this show to figure out how you can win it. We had 3 tickets. 2 are gone. We got 1 left, okay? So tune in at the end to learn how to do it. We are going to do another song break, and then we're going to get into our, what is today? Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday. We're going to do our Tuesday segment, Jeju Life Hacks. Let's do... Oh, we got to do some country. Here's our boys, Wednesday Off, Got to Be Strong with their new official music video.
Riding high under the stars, life is wide and here we roam. Got to be free with the fire on my face, chasing dreams and far from home. Got to be me. You gotta get in love, you got to be one. Oh, now baby, you got to be strong. You gotta get in love, yeah. And there's more than one can run. Ah, you got to be strong now. You gotta get in love. You got to be one, yeah. Oh, now baby, you got to be strong now. You gotta get in love. And there's more than one can run. Ah, settle up, we ride the night through the hills when the shadows come. Got to be strong with the fire in my heart. We keep moving, come what may. Got to be strong. You gotta get in love, you got to be one. Oh, now baby, you got to be strong. You gotta get in love, and there's more than one can run. Ah, you got to be strong now. You gotta get in love, you got to be strong, yeah. Oh, got to be strong now. You gotta get in love, and there's more than one can run. To be one, yeah. Oh, got to be strong now. You gotta get in love, and there's more than one can run. Ah, yeah.
Gecko Radio in the morning, the only station out of the GEC Jeju. That's right, the only station out of the GEC Jeju. We're gonna remain the only. I sound like a professional there. Oh, brother, we're gonna remain the only station on the GEC Jeju. Well, let's keep it that way. How you guys doing today? Welcome back. It is wow, we're pretty much wrapping up the show. We just have a few minutes left, just 10 minutes. Got to get along here, but I do want to check out the chat. Sherry said, "Oh man, like yes, It started off with this. Ice Cream Golem said, "Wow, it's weird to hear my accent in a Korean group." Okay, I guess ICG's got a little Southern twang to his speak. And then Sherry says, "Yeah, these got to sing with Chris Stapleton." And I wanted to mention that our local Tennessee person, she is a Southern burger chef. Jessica, all the way out in the east side in Sewa, and we had her listen to these guys, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, yes, absolutely, Stapleton." All right. So yes, love Wednesday off. We want to take them to Tennessee Table sometime, have 'em meet those Southern burgers. If you haven't, you make sure you do. If you live on Jeju, and I don't know, maybe we'll do like a little tiny desk performance down the line. That'd be amazing. Okay, it is Tuesday, so it is time for Jeju Life Hacks. Jeju Life Hacks. All right, I wish I had some Latin music to play on the background here, but yes, what recently happened was the Jeju Latin Culture Festival, or the JLCF, and many people were thinking, "Hey, I'd love to try salsa or bachata." The reason why we're talking about this today actually is because writer JY, a bunch of people just approached her and said, "Hey, can I learn how to dance Latin dance on Jeju?" And yeah, I would say it's like, oh, today's episode is for the younger crowd, but a lot of the folks in Korea who dance Latin dance are my age or older. Actually, I have been dancing. Oh man, I've started dancing in maybe 2010. I've been on and off. Okay, let's bring up a couple pictures real quick. Boop. Let's see. Oh, too big, Mark. Too big, PD. Bring it down. Bring it down. You got it, boss. Oh no, I lost it. Bring it down. Too big. Too excited to show it, I guess. Here we go. Oh man, it's so big. Bring it down. Bring it down. Relax. Here it is. Okay. There we go. We're doing the real time. There's me. There's me during I'm only going to show one because that took forever. So there's me during a Latin dance performance that is at a bar called Cuba Cuba in Sogyepo, run by one of the incredible groups we're going to talk about today. Yes, there I am, and my hair was all braided, super cool. Yes, very nice. Okay. Now, yeah, the Latin dance community on Jeju is actually active all year around. It's one of the easiest ways to meet people from all over the island, Koreans, of course, but also other expats who just want to get out there and meet other people. Okay. Now, let's check out the 3 really great places to learn Latin dance if you're living on Jeju. Okay, first one. All right, this is the JSDA, the Jeju Salsa Land. Oh, I'm sorry, let's try that again. First up is the JSDA, the Jeju Salsa Dance Academy in Jeju City. They're one of the island's longest running salsa communities and host social dance every Wednesday and Saturday from 8 to 11 p.m. So whether you're polishing your moves or just getting started, it's a friendly place with a strong mix of local and international dancers. By the way, all these locations also have lessons as well. They also have teachers and lessons, and they're pumping out weekly lessons all the time. Okay. The next one is Salsamar. Okay, this is also in Jeju City. They focus on both salsa and bachata with regular socials on Fridays and beginner-friendly lessons. It's known for its relaxed atmosphere, and you'll often find people hanging around after class, just chatting and dancing together. Yes, very cool local spot. The community there is really great. Love Salsamar. And then this is the one that I'm most familiar with. This is Salsawat. Salsawat, Jeju. Bring down this image here. What's going on? Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. There we go. Okay. If you're in the South, we're talking Sogyepo, Salsawat. Okay, they hold 2 weekly socials on Thursdays and Saturdays and are currently running free beginner classes, making it one of the easiest places to dip your toes into Latin dancing without feeling intimidated. Yes, they've got plenty of expats in the group and also plenty of English speakers as well. I have not gone in a while, but every now and then I go in and dip my feet. But I danced the other day and I couldn't walk right for a week. I mean, you really got to prep your joints, you know? I don't want to scare you guys away from this. I don't want to scare. I dance really hard. I go too crazy. So if you just need to learn how to dance, go ahead. Okay. And you don't, and that's the great thing about it. You don't need to know how to dance before you go. Just show up. Most socials start with beginners. People are incredibly welcoming. They're just like, hey, what you doing here? They spend the night. They're like try to introduce you to basic steps, and nobody expects you to be an expert. The one thing that drives me crazy is people say, I have two left feet, but everybody's got two left feet. Everybody's got two left feet in the beginning. Of course, those with maybe dancing backgrounds, or I did marching band in middle school, so I think that helped me out. Or some men, they did military, so that helps out too with the marching. But everybody starts off with two left feet, so you can't use that excuse, okay? You can use other excuses, just don't use the two left feet excuse. When you're learning to a new hobby, making friends, or simply experience another side of Jeju's international community, salsa socials are one of the most welcoming places on the island. They really are. And the JLCF is super amazing too. I would say the only thing to be careful of is you might get too into it. When you get into it, you get like really, really into it. And it might just start taking up way too much of your time. So you kind of have to learn how to manage that. You kind of have to learn how to manage that as well. So just be careful, okay? But it's super fun, and it's a great way to meet new people. All right. Let's finish things off with Jeju word of the day, but not super finish things off because you do want that free ticket. But let's do Jeju word of the day.
The Jeju word of the day.
All right, it is the word of the day. Let me bring up this image here. Boop. Okay, look at that. That's nice. Bring up this text here. All right. So today's word of the day is modakchira. Modakchira. It means to gather together or crowd around. And you're like, what? Wait, okay, that's cool, but why are you showing me this image of delicious fried food? It's kind of ridiculous. You got some kimbap, you got some fried tempura shrimp, you got tteokbokki, you got super deep fried stuff. What's going on here? Well, let me explain. It's the perfect word for today's show because whether it's students creating a newspaper, dancers meeting at socials, or all of us tuning in every morning, we're like modakchira, coming together as a community. Now, it is the same word that, now again, this is a Jeju word. Now, it is the same word that inspired this dish, modakchigi. Modakchigi, and this is actually quite popular in the mainland, but this is actually a Jeju dish. Not like a Jeju dish, like traditional soda and stuff like that, but this was actually invented in Jeju, which is kind of hilarious. Okay, let me bring that picture down a little bit, bring it down. So yes, it's the same word. That's modakchigi, where all kinds of snacks are piled into one plate. You usually have tteokbokki, kimbap. You got the little smiley face potato fritter there, gimmari, fish cakes, boiled eggs, and other street foods, all piled together and covered in spicy sauce. It's made for sharing, and the name perfectly reflects the idea of everyone and everything gathering together in one place. So yes, modakchira, to gather together. And now you know, if you see that in the mainland, you're like, well, actually, this is a Jeju dish, and now you can explain. Okay, the part you all been waiting for. Once again, well, there's the ticket. This is the physical ticket. This is the ticket that you can win. And we got one left, okay? And why am I showing that? Because we got a ticket giveaway here, okay? One more time before I get into how you can get it. It's live at Happy Soul Lounge, Andromeda Orchestra, hosted by this 10-member band led by Laz and Robin, DJ Robin. Now, how to get this ticket? Once again, it's one ticket per person. You must be physically able to attend, obviously, and show up a little bit early to meet us and pick up this awesome ticket. Okay, so this is how this works, okay? Let me bring this image down a little bit. Make this a little bit smaller. Okay. All right. So this is how you get this last ticket. We got one left. Okay? You need to have Instagram, and you're going to have to DM the answer to at Gecko Radio Jeju. You can see it right here at Gecko Radio Jeju. You need to DM us the answer, and it's just one ticket. So unfortunately, if you answer after the ticket's gone, I'll have to inform you that your ticket is gone. It's first come, first answer. Whoever answers correctly first, gets that ticket. All right, this is it. Every Monday, okay, we have a special segment at the very end of the show on top of Jeju Word of the Day. It's called Forever Friends. This is where we introduced animals who are looking for homes around the island, who are up for adoption and are looking for their forever homes, okay? The question is simply, who was the first companion animal that we featured on Forever Homes? It's pretty simple to look up. Just check out our YouTube page. It's on the thumbnail. Okay, so just scroll down and find the thumbnail with the animal. Okay, with the, it's got it right in the title. I'm not gonna say the name, but it has the name in the title. It even has their picture in the thumbnail. It's gonna be the very first one. So once again, who is this companion animal, this lovely animal looking for the forever home? It was the first one that we featured. The first one that we featured on Jeju Forever Homes, okay? So if you have the answer, DM right here at Gecko Radio Jeju the answer. If you're the first one to answer correctly, I'll let you know that you get the free ticket, and you got to make sure that you show up, physically, okay? You're physically able to attend, and please show up early to meet us. And if you would be so kind to let us take a photo of you to also promote the station. That's the cost. A handshake and a photo and your lovely faces, okay? So there we go. That's it. One more time. I'm going to say it one more time to get this last final free ticket. Who is the first companion animal who is looking for their forever home that we featured on our Monday segment, Forever Home? The answer is pretty easy to find. Just scroll down, look at the thumbnail, look at the title. It's going to be the first one. All right, everybody. I hope you had a lovely day today. We started off things a little frantic, but we got back on board. Tomorrow is our Wednesday segment, Jeju Gems. That's where we shine a light on some of the island's hidden treasures, a place, a hotspot, or an experience that makes Jeju a little more magical. With that said, let's go ahead and finish with our final artist of the day. This is an incredible artist who gave us the library and who's been super supported. This is Human, and this is 뻐끔뻐끔. It's like blub blub blub, kind of the fish sounding making. I'm gonna leave these up. On here so you guys can take a look. All right, as the music video is going on. Okay. All right. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow, 7 a.m. Bye.
날 바라보는다 무언가를 말하네 아무것도 알아듣질 못하는 나는 바보 같아 시간이 너무 많이 흘러버렸어 아는 대로 느낌대로 너를 더 알아갈래 1초라도 눈을 떼면 내가 알던 너의 모습 어디 갔고 또 다른 새로운 길이 보여 그게 두려웠어 날 감싸는 우주도 계속 바뀌어 변해가잖아 참 아름답게 보이지 않나 뚜루루루 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 뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜루 따라라라 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 뚜뚜뚜뚜 금방이라도 넘쳐 흐를 것 같은 어항 속의 흐름들을 난 멈출 수 없어 무한한 너의 결을 바라보며 느껴 더 깊게 넓게 나가 헤엄치길 바래 저곳은 우리보다 깊고 더 크게만 보이지만 이제는 알겠어 탈출을 위한 너의 몸짓을 금방이라도 넘쳐 흐를 것 같은 어항 속의 흐름들을 난 멈출 수 없어 무한한 너의 결을 바라보며 느껴 더 깊게 넓게 나가 헤엄치길 바래 스뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜 스뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜 스뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜루루루루 스타따따따따 스타따따따따 스타따따따따